Hello, I'm Nancy from San Jose. Today, I have a story to tell you guys. But before listening to my story, please like and subscribe to the channel. I am the youngest daughter in a family. Ever since I was a child, my parents have pampered me like a princess. I wore expensive clothes, dined at 5-star restaurants regularly, and my mom even gave me a substantial monthly allowance. Because I was born into a wealthy family and had a great sense of style, I became the center of everyone's attention wherever I went. People looked at me with admiration, and many people wanted to be close to me because of that. But when I grew up, I realized that people came to me just because of my glamour. No one was honest and considered me as a friend. Of all those people, I was only closest to one person, Jane. Jane was a kind girl, good at studying and very active. But opposite to her personality, her appearance has got no outstanding. That was also why I loved going out with Jane. Her simplicity actually set the stage for my beauty and style to shine through. When I was with Jane, people paid even more attention to me. A month ago at our school concert, I met Michael. He's this cool Indian guy with the most gorgeous brown eyes. Right off the bat, he asked me out to a movie and we quickly started seeing each other after that. On the day we officially became a couple, I called Jane and asked her to the cafe to celebrate. Hey, Jane, you should totally celebrate with me. After a long spell of being single, I finally found my own Prince Charming. Of course, that's cause for celebration. Congratulations, girl. But Nancy, what about the guy you were holding hands with on the camping trip last week? I only remember that story when I heard Jane mention it. But so what? I couldn't even remember his face. Many boys were chasing after me. It wasn't my job to remember all their faces. Oh, forget him, Jane. I don't even know who he is. We sat and chat all afternoon about everything under the sun until it was dark. Only then did we say goodbye and head home. Michael was an incredibly kind guy. He cared about even the tiniest details about me. Every morning, Michael waited for me at the school gate and bought me all kinds of snacks. Every time the art club held an event, he was always the one who took me to register and stayed with me after each practice session. But gradually, I became bored with the way Michael cared for me. It was nothing interesting. In fact, it became rather annoying even though he meant well. That's why lately, we've been having unnecessary arguments.
Nancy, can you please not pick a fight with me anymore? If you don't want to eat this, you could have told me beforehand.
Oh, you don't even realize how bad my mood is today, do you? You should have known. I hate this spaghetti.
But you said you liked it yesterday.
When did I say that? Honestly, you don't understand me at all. Are you even my boyfriend?
Okay, Nancy, I don't want us to argue in public like this.
I didn't understand why I was so frustrated back then. I left right after that, ignoring Michael and a table of food he had painstakingly prepared. A week later, I started avoiding Michael and keeping my distance. While we had a subtle chill, I received a message on my Instagram from a friend named Justin.
I've been following you for a long time. I really like your posts about food.
So, you have the same interests as me?
Believe it or not, I've been to some of the other restaurants you recommended, and the food there was amazing. I even wished I had known about them sooner.
After texting with him, I found out that Justin was a guy who matched with me in every aspect. He loved dining at fancy restaurants, going to concerts, and attending outdoor parties. To avoid trouble, I told Justin my name was Jane. I always had a nice chat with Justin. I laughed and felt very comfortable. Justin, are you curious about my real face?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're a beautiful girl.
Oh, what makes you think so?
Even though I haven't seen your pic, through the daily status updates you share, I can feel it. So, Jane, what do you like?
I like roses and small things, like teddy bears, rings, or jewelry. These are all things that girls like.
I also have a lot of little things. It's quite a coincidence. We share the same interests again.
One day, I was shocked when Justin asked where my school was and sent me some incredibly cute gifts. Sometimes it was a bouquet of roses sent from France. Other times it was a white chocolate bunny. And then there was a beautiful swan necklace and many other adorable gifts. The more I talked to Justin, the more he drew me in. Just one message from him could make me smile all day. As for Michael, he came to apologize to me a week later, and the two of us were happy together again as if nothing had happened. Even though I had a boyfriend, I still texted Justin every day. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. I saw Justin as a close friend, just like Jane. After a long time of texting, our relationship suddenly changed. One evening,
Jane, it's been long enough for me to say this. I like you. Will you be my girlfriend?
Justin, this is so sudden. Can you give me some time to think?
Okay, I'll wait for you. When you're ready, let me know. I'll come to see you.
Justin's confession made me feel overjoyed. But I was in a relationship with Michael. How could I agree to Justin's confession? I thought all night about this. Justin was a good guy. He was funny and knew how to make people happy. But Michael didn't do anything wrong to me. On the contrary, he always cared and worried about me. What should I do? Am I in love with both men at the same time? Should I let go of Justin? My answer was never. I wouldn't leave Michael either. At this moment, an idea popped into my head. Why didn't I ask Jane to hold on to one of my boyfriends for me? It's actually a good idea. On the following day, I found Jane at the library and pulled her into a secluded corner. Jane, I have good news for you. I helped you find a boyfriend. What? Trust me, he is the dream guy. He will text you daily to ask about you, make you laugh, and give you cute gifts. Nancy, what are you saying? I don't understand. His name is Justin. I've been texting him for a very long time. He is a very good person. Justin suits you very well, Jane. Hold on, Nancy, if I remember correctly, Justin is a guy you met on social media. You really like Justin, but you already have a boyfriend, Michael. Is that right? That's right. Michael is my boyfriend, and I can't leave him. But Justin is also a great guy. I can't let him down. It's just not possible. I don't even know who Justin is. How could I replace you in loving him? Jane, I'm begging you. Please help me just this once. Please agree to be Justin's girlfriend just for a little while. I can't. Nancy, this is weird. No matter how much I begged, Jane would not accept. But I never gave up. Every day I followed her and kept begging. Not long after that, Jane's family suddenly had a big accident. Nancy, I'm embarrassed to say this, but could you lend me some money? My little brother is sick. The surgery costs too much. My family is going through a tough time. Of course, we're friends, but you need to accept my one condition. And that is? You have to replace me and become Justin's girlfriend. I can't do that, Nancy. I don't even know who Justin is. Oh, then I can't lend you money. Sorry. Okay, I agree with your conditions. That evening, I agreed to Justin's confession and arranged to meet him at a cafe in the city center. Not feeling reassured by my clueless friend Jane, I followed her to the cafe and witnessed all their conversations.
Jane, finally! I can meet you face to face. You don't know how much I've been looking forward to this day.
Me too. Nice to meet you.
Jane, I'm so happy that you agreed to be my girlfriend. I've imagined our meeting at least 100 times.
You must be exaggerating. It's not that dramatic. I thought Jane would slip up and Justin would find out that she wasn't the one who was texting him the whole time. But to my surprise, Jane and Justin talked very happily and naturally. Justin's easygoing nature and humor kept Jane smiling throughout. It has been a week since Justin and Jane stayed, and I thought I could breathe a sigh of relief that everything had gone smoothly. But every day, I felt more and more uncomfortable. I didn't get Justin's messages anymore. No one made me laugh and brighten my day. I started to feel depressed again at Michael's repeated actions. And just like that, we started arguing again.
Nancy, I don't understand what's going through your mind. Why did you deliberately spill water on my computer? Don't you know there are many important documents inside?
So what? You were the one at fault first. You intentionally talked to another girl in front of me. Do you even consider me your girlfriend?
She's just a classmate. We were just talking about the lesson. Nancy, your jealousy's driving me crazy.
Michael, you are the one who disrespects me. Just looking at Michael made me feel angry. In contrast to our deteriorating relationship, Jane and Justin were passionately in love. They seemed very happy and made me feel jealous because of that. My mood was terrible, but Jane was always smiling. She even always bragged about the gifts Justin gave her in front of me. Justin should have been my boyfriend. How dare she be happy while I'm suffering like this? I would get Justin back. After all, Jane wasn't honest with Justin. She only loved Justin because of my money. So the next day, I found Jane. Jane, I think it's time for you to return Justin to me. I had a terrible time without Justin. I realized I loved him. I will break up with Michael to be with Justin. But what? Don't tell me you're really in love with Justin. You never said I would have to return Justin. Right now, he is my boyfriend. We are also happy. I can't just give Justin up. I don't care if you guys are happy or miserable. Justin should have been my boyfriend. You are just a replacement. But Nancy, you were the one who pushed me to Justin. How could you? I felt crazy because the friend I trusted the most betrayed me. I shouldn't have pushed her to Justin in the first place. Jane was ungrateful. If you don't give him back, give back the money that you owe me immediately. Or I'll tell everyone you're an ungrateful person who stole my boyfriend. I'll show you how scary I am. Over time, I distanced myself from Jane and refused to meet her. I started getting close to other girls in school. I told them about Jane and how she tricked me. I thought you were close to Jane. I knew Jane was not a nice person. I was delighted when I heard my friends talk about Jane like that. That was the price Jane had to pay when she betrayed me. I used to consider her a friend. Yet when I wanted Jane to return what belonged to me, she cruelly refused. Rumors about Jane spread more and more in school. One day, Jane texted me to meet at a restaurant near the shopping center. During that time, I thought I'd put enough pressure on her. Maybe the meeting today was when she returned Justin to me. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just taking back what belonged to me. I loved Justin, and I would do anything to have him. We met on a Sunday, and what shocked me was that the person waiting for me inside the restaurant was not just Jane. Justin and Michael were sitting around and their expressions were extremely tense. Nancy is here now. We can start the conversation.
What are we here to talk about?
First of all, Justin, I'm sorry to say this. The person who was texting you on Instagram is not me. It's Nancy. But when you asked her to be your girlfriend, Nancy already had a boyfriend. So she asked me to love you for her. Until one day, Nancy took you back from me. I'm sorry to say we're in a big mess. Jane, are you accusing me? Oh, no. Everything I said is the truth. Jane, you are a traitor. I've trusted you so much.
That's enough, Nancy. Nancy, you're not only a cheater, but also a selfish person. You lied to me. I've always given in and tolerated you, but you always thought only of yourself. Nancy, I should have broken up with you a long time ago. Jane, I didn't think you would lie to me. As for Nancy, you're a selfish person. Luckily, the person I love is not you.
Justin also left, surprising me and Jane. Why was everyone criticizing me when Jane was the one in the wrong? Jane, are you satisfied? Everyone has left me. Nancy, why can't you admit you were wrong? Goodbye. I didn't know that someone at school overheard our conversation. 2 days later, the story spread throughout the school, and my image in everyone's eyes completely collapsed. I had to face many rumors and criticisms. In the days that followed, I was terrified to go out and just hid inside the house all the time. During this time, Jane tried to return the money she borrowed from me and completely cut off contact with me. The same goes for Justin and Michael. So, from being a beautiful and confident girl loved by everyone, I lost everything. I couldn't sleep for many days, constantly thinking about what I did and trying to find out the reasons to justify this terrible reality. But then, I realized that I was wrong. I no longer had the chance to say sorry to them. My parents transferred me to a school far away from my old place. Gradually, my mind stabilized, but what happened to Jane in the past always makes me feel guilty every time I remember it. Time passed, and one day, I received an invitation to Jane's wedding. At that time, I was delighted. I was sure this was a great opportunity to say sorry to her. I owe her a lot. The wedding took place at a church in San Jose City. Jane put on a white wedding dress and happily walked towards the groom. When I saw the groom's face, I was extremely shocked. It turned out that Jane's husband was Justin. Luckily, after everything I've done, they were still together. After the wedding, I went to see Jane and Justin. Jane, you are gorgeous today. I'm happy to be here. Jane, I'm sorry for what I've done. I hope my apology is not too late. No way. I'm also happy to see you here. Nancy, let's forget what happened in the past. Thank you so much, Jane. I wish you all the happiness. It's never too late to realize your mistakes. I breathed a sigh of relief when Jane accepted my apology. Most of all, I felt happy because I still had good friends willing to stay by my side and forgive me.